Now look, I wasn't gonna say anything, okay? I wasn't gonna say anything about this dude's trip. I wasn't gonna make no videos. I wasn't gonna say shit because I didn't have anything positive to say, and I was just like, you know what? Like, it's just the same old with you niggas. Like, it's the same old. But this shit right here is some funny ass shit. This has got to be one of the funniest things I have seen come out of the black travel space. I swear on everything I know and love, this shit was hilarious, bro. Okay, I literally just saw this and I started dying. I'm gonna run this immediately so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Oh wow!
And you know,
Beautiful.
look at him. Look,
Oh man!
look at. Oh my god!
Free hit before me.
Free hit before me. He's got the fat John in the back. He's got the fat chick in the back. Oh my god, bro. He's gonna cry. It's all right. It's okay. That's not good.
Oh
look at the chat. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. No, I'm gonna skip ahead a bit to when this guy joined because this shit killed me.
Big Revo, dog. You know, bro, I had no idea you talked to that chick, son. You know, I don't even. So I met her at night in the club, son. I didn't even know you talked to the bitch, Revo. Crazy. Some wild shit, dog. That's how you know that's some wild shit, brother. Hold up, brother. Hold up. You know. I gotta put it on the cam for Revo, my brother. Hold up.
Oh man.
Y'all know Revo, my brother, so I ain't even listen to y'all in the comments. Hold on, how I put the camera, bro?
Yeah. That's some nasty work. That is nasty work indeed. Truly, that is some nasty work. Now, I wanted to react to this because it perfectly illustrates a point I made ages ago when I made a video talking about Pattaya and niggas in Pattaya. This right here perfectly encapsulates it. And as someone who considers myself a bit of a, a Pattaya pro, you feel me? And not in that type of way. But as someone who considers himself, someone who knows a good amount about the lay of the land over in good old Thailand, I thought I would weigh in on this situation because this is some funny ass shit. Like, genuinely, it's hilarious. The reason why it's hilarious is because this reaction is some real shit. Even though, realistically, bro should not care because she's a pro, she's a hoe. The way he's reacting is real because a lot of guys feel that way. A lot of guys feel some type of way about shit like this, okay? So it's hilarious to me. Now, I'm going to just say it like this. I said in my video, if you go watch my video I did while I was reacting to International Zoe when he was giving his thoughts on Pattaya, the video is months old now, right? I said in that video that a lot of the guys are circulating the same chicks. The same chicks are in circulation. And I'm talking specifically the ones that niggas tend to like. Specifically. Okay? It's not about, there's just not enough goals in Thailand. No. Anyone who you don't even have to go there. You can look at a random YouTube video and see that's not the case. Right? But niggas go to the same spots. Okay? They have 3 spots. Flex, 808, and Soy 6. That's the 3 spots they've got. And all these dudes are passing around the same chicks. Now, don't get it twisted. This isn't just exclusive to niggas. If you was to go to Republic, Mist, right? If you was to go into them Indian clubs like Janat, okay? If you was to go into them places, Tony Club, if you was to go to them places every day, there are girls who frequent those same clubs every single fucking day. I'm not even out there right now. And if I just look at the girls' WhatsApp statuses and shit, you see them always posting the statuses every fucking night, bro. Every day they're in the same club. You get what I'm saying? Right? So it's not hard to find them and it's not hard to, you know what I'm saying, to circulate the same people. Because if you're going to the same spots and they're going to the same spots, then it is what it is. Also, when it comes to black men specifically, the girls that tend to really be primarily into black men, I'm not talking about the women who are open to black men, because there's a lot of women who are open to black men, but we're talking about the ones who have black men as their number one preference. There's two things about them. One, they tend to style themselves in a way where it appeals to black men. This is something Thai girls do because they're pros. A lot of the ones that we're talking about in Pattaya, a lot of them girls are pros. The girls that these niggas is messing with are mostly pay for play. So what happens is some of the girls take it to the next level where they will literally market themselves in terms of their fashion to appeal to their customer base, right? They're like, okay, I know these niggas like this look. This is the type of shit their women look like. And I'm trying to fuck with them. So I might as well look like that so then they fuck with me. That's what they'll do. You see girls do the same thing with Indians. There are Thai girls who will be wearing like the traditional like Indian clothes that the women wear, like the dresses and shit. They'll wear that. Some of them will even put a bindi. If you guys don't know what bindi is, a bindi is the red dot that Indian people have on their head, right? And you know, this, all of you guys know what I'm talking about. You know what bindi is. They'll have that on their head. They're Thai. Okay, they're Thai. They ain't got shit to do Indian culture. They're not. Some of them don't even like these Indians that tough. They just like the money, right? But they will be so up their ass like that, trying to get into that customer base, or they'll be trying to appeal to that clientele so much. They will literally fashion themselves after their women. And that's what a lot of them do with you niggas in 808 and in Flex. And it's funny because when you watch shit like this nigga really can't believe what's going on right now. It has got to be one of the funniest things. Like, let me play some more of this shit. I don't want to react to the whole thing, yeah, but I do want you guys to see, because this shit was actually killing me. Like,
fuck it, it's great for content. Do you see all these people in this motherfucker talking about it? The content is great right now. Keep it up.
He said it's great for content.
No, this different, bro. Like, this is actually different, Reed.
You see that? This is actually different. Why is it different? Huh? Why is it different? Now, I'm going to be all the way real. I understand what you're saying. I don't like this nigga. Let me be very clear. I do not like this nigga. I don't. But I can be objective for a few minutes. For the sake of this video, I can be objective, yeah? I understand as a man, even with a pro, I understand why he's saying this. I get it. I understand his perspective, right? He feels some type of way because at the end of the day, he's been trying to fold that up. He's been trying to get on that joint, and it's not been working out for him the way he wants. This other nigga, a nigga he personally knows, comes out there, folds it up like it's nothing. He ain't even paid the bitch yet. He talking about shit. I might slide at 1,500, right? Which for anyone who's been out there, you know that's standard, arguably a low kind of price compared to what a lot of girls could charge you, right? So this guy pedestalized this woman his entire trip. Ever since he first found her, he's been pedestalizing a pro, which is nasty fucking work. Now, his entire trip's been goofy, so this is no surprise. This particular nigga, what trip does he have that isn't goofy? It's funny as fuck, but you'll never catch me donating even half a penny to this dude, okay? Even a fraction, even a quarter. I wouldn't donate the dust from my feet to this dude. I wouldn't, okay? Like, there's nothing I would ever do to help this nigga move and shake. But a lot of people do. He's got guys that will send him 700, 800 in one shot. Just like that. I don't know who the fuck his subscribers are, right? I don't know why they're so desperate to see him do mediocre mid shit that everyone who's ever been to Thailand has ever done. But it's crazy. And the thing is that guys like him, a lot of his audience, right? Like a lot of these niggas you see in this chat right here, they ain't been to Thailand. So a lot of them don't understand that this is not surprising. This is not anything shocking or anything new. Even right now, as this guy is currently, you know, got in his video, he's got some pro with him, right? What's this minute mark? 102. So we're gonna go back to where he's got this girl. Okay, let's pull her up. Fat as hell. Oh my god, she looks like Pumpoy, Pumpoy, right? This girl that he's got right here, I know her. Oh my god, that's nasty work. Oh my god, that's perfect. We're keeping it right there. That's nasty work. Right, this girl right here, I know her. I know I've not smashed her. I've never, but I know her face. Okay, I know her face because she's one of those bait faces. Yeah, as we'd say in the UK, you're a bait face. Like bait face meaning that everyone knows your face. That's what she is. She's a bait face. Okay, like here in London, we got girls. You know, it's the same. I know you niggas in the States got the same thing. It's just there's certain gal that are out here that everyone knows them. Everyone knows them on the block. Everyone knows they're an uckers or badders, as we say in the UK. Yeah, we call them uckers, badders. You know, uckers is meant to be, you know, it's a bit of onomatopoeia. You know, uck is like the sound effects from when a goes, you know. So it's just funny because this is that type of chick, and black men in Thailand, in Pattaya, because that's really the only place most of these guys frequent. They always going to run into the same chicks. And it's crazy because when you go to Pattaya, it's very easy to find girls that these guys don't touch. It's extremely easy because all you've got to do is just not go to the 3 main spots. That's all you got to do. Those spots are where all the black men go. And the thing is because so many of us have the exact same type of taste in women, you're going to end up getting the same joints, right? Now, you may not all want to crash this specific one that's on screen right now. You get what I'm saying? You might not want to get that specific one, okay? You might be like, I'm not feeling her. She a bit big, whatever, right? But I don't know who this is what's crazy. He talking about, he calls this chick Zendaya, right? That's what that's what he's calling this girl right here. Right, this girl that's in the bed right here. He calls this girl Zendaya. Okay, now I can't make out who that is from this, even though the hair's kind of, you know, I'm sure if I really went out of my way, I could find out who that is. Yeah, but there's a good chance she's in my WhatsApp. I don't know. I can't recognize her from this angle personally, but there's a good chance she's in my WhatsApp. Doesn't mean I've personally smashed, because it's a lot of girls in my WhatsApp that I've not dealt with. But what I'm saying is that he should not be surprised. There's probably a few niggas in his chat right now that ain't even saying nothing that have dealt with that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because like I just said, I'm not in his chat room, but the girl he's got in his condo with him right now, I know who she is. I've not personally dealt with her, but I know who she is. I could have dropped her details in the chat. I won't do that, of course, but that's disrespect. But I'm saying, like, these girls are for everybody and everyone knows them. And I think guys have this illusion because they're like, well, I'm going to Thailand. There's a lot of girls out there. It's not the Sioux, you know, it's not Cartagena, you know, it's not the clock tower. So they think that because it's a wider area that there's more girls. And they're right. The problem is you don't fucking use the wider space, do you? You stay in the same little pockets and then you're surprised. Now, the thing that this dude was super shocked about, which he couldn't get through his head, is he couldn't understand, like, how he got the exact same goal. Like, he said that, like, what's the chances that you would get with the same one, right? Let me try and run a bit more of this because it is funny.
That's crazy. Y'all should have seen the other bitch I had too. Her first night, she was cold too. Yeah, shit crazy. What you doing today, son?
The shit that's hilarious, the shit that's funniest as well, but it's the way how, like, the dude is just rubbing the shit in. Like, he really rubbed it in. There's one point I gotta pull it up. I tried to remember the minute mark. Bro. This shit was too funny.
Like, I'm telling you, son, I wouldn't even do it. Like, come on.
The chat ain't shit, bro. The chat is not shit.
Right, a million hoes y'all sharing box, nigga. I had no idea, Brinks.
I took another L. Big Reed gave me an L today.
Man, chill out, man.
Yeah. That's what's up, Reed. I'm happy for you, man. But
I'm happy for you, man.
I'm sick.
I'm sick.
I'm sick. Because it's just not that many.
I want you guys to understand, this is genuine. Now, listen to what he's about to say, because I'm going to comment on this. But look, he's genuinely upset, bro. I don't even think this is for content. It could be, but I don't even think it's for content. I think he genuinely feels some type of way.
It's like really gets that out of me, but she was one of the ones. Now I'm back to square one now. I'm back to on the Grizzly with this shit now. You hear me?
Man, chill out. Bro, you bitch, you gonna get one a day, you know that,
yeah. Yeah, but man, like finding the ones is,
And that's the problem. I said this in my video months ago. Now I know obviously this nigga don't watch my content. None of you niggas watch my content. That's your damn problem. But I did say it ages ago. You guys like a certain type, and there's not a lot of your type out there. So when you find them, every other nigga already found them. And on top of this, right, there's a lot of girls that are your type, and they know they're your type, and they realize, oh, black men give me the most money, they do the most for me. So what did they start figuring out? The girls that look like me tend to hang out in 808. The girls that look like me tend to hang out in Flex. This is where my clientele is. This is where I'm going to make the most bread. This is where I'm going to have the most vibes. So you got to understand, there's two things going on. You've got girls who, they're not necessarily into the hip hop culture initially, right? But they figure out that black men like them. So what they do is they say, okay, these niggas like me, so I'm going to go where they're at because they give me the most attention. They pay me the most, yada, 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 right? And then you've got chicks who realize they're like, okay, so I like black dudes or I like hip hop, so let me go to them spots. And so they just mess with the black guys and the hip hop, vibes. So that's just where they tend to be. The only problem is they're also pros. So they are going to get passed around by all the niggas because they're getting paid. They're going between customers and it is what it is, right? So that's just what they do. Okay? That's just what they do. They're all out there. They're all moving about. Like, I'm telling you right now, in Pattaya, of all places, it is not like most of the girls you are going to run into are going to be pros. And especially as a black man, you guys don't know how to move out there to not get pros. That's the truth. You don't know how to move out there to not get the pros. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making a judgment on whether you should go for pros or not. What I'm saying is guys will be looking like this nigga right here, right? Looking defeated. Look at him. You'll have this look. You'll be doing one. You'll be doing one of these. Okay, Pattaya will have you looking like this. It's what time in Thailand right now? It's like when this guy did the stream a few hours ago, it must have been like what, 8 in the morning, because it's daylight outside. It must have been like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Bruh. This guy out here looking like he about to end it all, man, in the AM, bruh. Damn. That's crazy work, man. It's too early in the morning for that shit. It's too early in the morning for that shit, boy. Woo! That's crazy work. I think it's funny as fuck. But this is what this is what you niggas is gonna be looking like. You're gonna be upset. You're gonna be in your feelings. Why? Why? because you thought you was him. You thought you was him. But nigga, we're all him for the right price. In Pattaya, we're all him for the right price. Now, don't get it twisted. There's girls out there that you can get for the free. But let me tell you something. Thailand, to me, is not impressive. It's like, I'm sorry. I know you guys don't, the world doesn't, spin based on my opinion. But I see the shit niggas brag about in Thailand. And I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've seen a single thing yet. And I'm not even trying to be like unfair or hypercritical. I'm genuinely just being real, yeah? And I've got a video I might do about this because I've got like a whole tier system in terms of like travel results, relationships, yeah? Like international relationships and just relationships in general that men can have. And I have like 5 tiers, 5 levels, right? Tier 5 being the highest. I don't think I've seen a single nigga so far that's in this black travel space that goes to Thailand that has dropped anything that's higher than tier 3. Obviously, you guys won't know what that means. I ain't going to waste my time talking about it right now. But I just told you it's out of 5. And what I'm saying is I ain't seen higher than level 3. And most of them ain't even like level 3. Level 3 for these dudes is the peak. When I hear what guys describe as terms of like the ideal situation they have overseas, they're talking about a level 3. That's honestly what these guys are on. And when I break down what that shit is, you'll realize why that's not really impressive. But most of them ain't even at that. They're at tier 1 or tier 2 at best. and most of them ain't even at tier 2. So I'm telling you right now, like, again, those terms ain't gonna mean nothing to you right now. But the point I'm making is that, to me, I'm not like impressed by any of this shit. Dudes are sitting there like, man, I pulled this one, man. You know, I bagged her. You bagged her, what? Because you went and got her number and paid her a fee that every other guy can do, a dude in a wheelchair can go and do? Don't believe me? Check my YouTube shorts. There's niggas in wheelchairs out there. That is getting it in out here. And you guys think we're supposed to be impressed with the fact that you're able to go to a club that everyone goes to and get the same pro that everyone else is getting? You guys honestly seem to think like there's something about that we're supposed to look at, like, oh my god, look at what they did.
But shit, bro, look, man, hit me up.
This shit here killed me. We gotta run this. We gotta play this real quick.
Get up off. I'm actually tired. I'm finally actually getting tired.
You about to hit her again?
You a fucking, yes, I am. I am. Like, look.
Please don't, bro. Listen to me, bro. Please don't hit her again, bro. Please.
This nigga stupid, man. He said, please don't hit her.
Please, bro. I'm begging you, please do not strap up on her one more time, bro. Leave some walls for me at least. You know what I'm saying?
Now this shit here, I know he different. At this point, he knows it's gonna get clipped. He knows people are gonna do the reactions. So this right here was him basically just playing into the content. I 100% saw the play here. This was him just like, he was trying to give niggas a clip right there. Right there, he was trying to give niggas a clip. Right there, he was trying to have a little potential viral clip moment, right? That's what he did right there, which is clever. A lot of you niggas will think that he did that genuinely. His reaction is genuine. I definitely believe he genuinely feels some type of way. I really do think that. But at that particular point, he just decided to own the L, right? And he was like, fuck it, I might as well try and flip it into a moment. I might as well try and flip it into a highlight, into something viral, right? So he decided to be extra with it and do something like that and be like, please, man, please don't hit again, man. Please don't hit again. I'm sorry, we got to run that back. Because when I saw this the first time, I literally was in tears, bro. It caught me so fucking off guard. Like, the way how he put this camera on his face. Look at that shit. Look at this thing. Please, man. Where's the prayer? Please don't hit her again. Leave some walls for me at least. But now, I wouldn't be surprised if now he tries to make sure he gets her on the stream, on the cam, because now he knows it's going to be even more content, right? Now he's got to do the follow-up. Now he's got to do the interview. Now he's got to confront her about what's going on, right? That's what he's probably going to try and do next. Regardless, I just think the shit was funny as fuck, okay? I think this shit was some of the funniest shit I've ever seen out of the Black Travel space in recent history. Like, dead serious. I do not fuck with this dude. I don't fuck with how he moves. I don't fuck with the fundraising bullshit that he be on. Not even because I hate the fundraising concept per se. Get it how you get it. My thing is this nigga, like, it's insane that he just, if you see how he moves, it's just crazy to me that he's got people that will keep sending him ridiculous amounts of money. It's nasty work. And I'm going to tell you like this, because you guys, if you watch my content or if you go and look at my channel, you'll see the only thing I talk about for the most part right now is how dudes is goofy. I need to stop talking about that shit as much. It's why I haven't been posting, because I don't want to do that. I definitely do want to talk about my 5 tiers. I definitely want to talk about that at some point, because even though niggas probably ain't going to watch it, at least I will have the ability to say, hey, well, this is something I put out and I told you niggas. But that's my point. I did tell you niggas, and I always say this shit. There's always something that comes to reiterate the point I was making. By the way, this guy alone, just throughout this talent trip, has had several moments, okay, of crashing out. He's had several moments where he does some shit where it's just kind of like, damn, bro, like, really? Right? He's had his moments already where it's just some shit where you're looking at it like, this is a bad look, okay? When he had his last day in Bangkok, like yesterday or the day before, whatever, people literally are saying, "Oh man, this is a bad look for black men," or "He making us look bad out there." Oh my god, da, da, da. People even go so far as to say, "Oh, the women are going to be saying we don't want black, we don't want blacks, we don't want blacks. They bad black," you know. So guys were feeling that. They were feeling some type of way about how he was moving in Bangkok, okay, before he left. And they're like, "Nah, like we don't want him to be doing all this, doing the most and making us look bad." But you niggas support this shit. You niggas fund these type of dudes, sir. You fund the foolishness. Now, don't get it twisted. This shit right here is funny. This shit right here is funny, okay? This shit right here is okay as content because it's funny as fuck. But all the other extra shit he be doing out there is unnecessary, okay? And there's a lot of things this guy does that is not good, bro. It's bad for the brand. But these are the guys that the space is promoting the hardest. That's the truth, okay? These are the guys that space promotes the hardest. And so it's no surprise if you're going to continue to see the worst of shit being put out there. You get what I'm saying? Now, I will say this. I wasn't going to even mention this, but I will just say it briefly because fuck it. The video is already long enough anyway. I will say this now just to close this out, right? Even though I don't fuck with this dude, there is something I do want to say that maybe is going to confuse some of you because of what I'm saying about, you know, him being bad for the brand or whatever. His trip in Thailand is for sure one of the most entertaining trips I've ever seen. And I will say this. When people talk about, when people talk about like, what my Thailand trip was fire and no one was showing better goals than me. And blah, blah. These are niggas that's all sitting there showing the same shit that every other nigga's already dealt with. Like I told you guys, I've never seen anything that's genuinely impressive. But the reason why this shit is funny as fuck is because that's really all it's good for. It's good content for a laugh, right? It's good to laugh at this nigga. That's what it's good for. It's not there for you to be impressed, at least not for me. Now, I'm sure there's niggas that's in this chat. I'm sure there's some people in here that are genuinely trying to be impressed by this shit. But I think for the most part, most of the audience wants to see the crash out. Most of the audience wants to see nonsense. They want to have a fucking chuckle. That's why I would imagine the vast majority of people that tune in are tuning in for, right? And in that regard, you get moments like this, okay? And you definitely will be having a good old chuckle. But in regards to everyone else who does these trips out here, all these other black guys who be doing these trips, and they be like, yeah, we doing a fundraiser, we're going to do this trip, we're going to do that trip, blah, 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 blah. I'm telling you right now, like, these guys be going out there serious. Right? They're not going out there to crash out. They're not going out there to go viral, to do some extra shit in that type of way. They're trying to go out there and seem like they're a max, seem like they're a player, seem like they're the guy, seem like, you know, they're going to do this and do that. Not a single one of you niggas is that dude. I'm saying it, okay? And before you want to, you got to, look, the reason, I promise you, I'm more than qualified to say that shit to you. The reason why I'm saying that is because the reality is you guys all do the same shit. There is nothing you guys do that niggas ain't done 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. Nothing. Nothing. The only thing you really do is make things look worse or make things look bad. That's it. All you do is blow up spots or put cameras on shit that niggas already knew about but just didn't put cameras on. You're not teaching us anything. You're not educating. Now, you might be educating your fucking ignorant ass fan base who don't know nothing. I understand that. I get that, right? But it's like you're not disrupting anything. If you step outside the black travel space, right, out of this small ghetto, because even when I say black travel space, it's even wider than that. You've got people, right, black women even, okay, even black American women, and you know I don't fuck with the Keishas like that, right? Whether they're black British, black American, I don't fuck with the Keishas too heavy. But I'm sorry, some of them do better Thailand content than you do. Okay, some of them do better Thailand content than you guys. You got what I'm saying? Some of them are doing stuff that's more imaginative and more creative than the shit you guys put out. You guys just basically show us you go into Soy 6, 808, Flex, walking up and down Beach Road, Walking Street, the same old shit. You guys don't even go to Phuket. Like, even just going to Phuket would be a change of scenery. You know what I'm saying? Even just going to Phuket would give you a little something that not every other Negro in your vicinity is doing. You might get some joints on there that's actually a little refreshing. That not everyone in your chats are going to be able to put up, or another nigga's not going to be able to go on stream and show in a bit. Oh, yeah, man, I ain't going to lie. Yeah, man, I didn't even know. Yeah. Please don't hit her again. Please don't. Okay. maybe when you go to Phuket, you know, Chiang Mai, maybe you'll be able to find something that you won't have to beg for your nigga to not, you know, hit again. Okay, please. But right now, you keep freaking in the same spots. If you keep rolling in the same circles, this is gonna continue to fucking happen, and you shouldn't be surprised. It is nasty work, but it is funny as fuck. It is genuinely funny. I can't front. I cannot front. It is funny. Okay. But yeah, it is what it is. I will say this: like the rest of you dudes, like you really be out here trying to be serious with it, man, and it's cringe as fuck. Like guys be on live stream showing a Thai woman that they got from Flex, and they're like, "Yeah, man, yeah, I told you, man, we really be doing it out here. We doing it big." They really think like, oh my god, bro, it's embarrassing, bro. It's cringe. I mean, it's actually embarrassing. It's just cringe. That shit's not even embarrassing. That shit's just cringe. Okay. To be honest, I don't really feel embarrassment when I see this type of shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually don't. I think when I first started making videos like this, like, even though it's not even been that long, it's not even been a year. I think when I first started making videos like this, like, I did feel a bit of the embarrassment. But at this point, it's just funny as fuck to me. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? At this point now, it just is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Because I have really, really understood, like, there are tiers to this. There's levels to this. Like, we are not all the same. And the way that all these guys in the space be moving, when I came up with that tier system, because I needed to construct something to help me, you know, separate who's who in this shit. And when I realized, oh, they're just tier 3 niggas, they're tier 2 niggas, they're tier 1 niggas. Once I started to put it like that in my head, I was good. I was like, okay, well, yeah, okay. And now I don't, you know, it is what it is. It's just like, these niggas that's just what it is. They're just, you know, they're just low bar niggas. Like that's what they are. They're dudes who are just lower on the totem pole. It is what it is. So I'll leave it there, man, because I've been yapping long enough. If you did watch all of this, I do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to leave a comment, leave a like, leave a dislike. I don't give a fuck. But I appreciate you guys. I will try and make a video about the tiers at some point, but I don't really be using this channel too heavy. It's just when I see something that I want to make some kind of commentary on, that's when I decide to pull up and say a little something and then drop something. But this was funny as fuck. We're gonna run this one more time, bro. We're gonna run this one more time to close it out because this shit was too funny.
I just wanted to
let's get this shit in full screen for this one, man. Let's get it in full screen. Funny as hell.
No, we good. But shit, bro. Look, man, hit me up. I'm about to get up off here. I'm actually tired. I'm finally actually get tired.
You about to hit her again?
You're funny. Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. It's nigga rate shit.
I am. Like, look, you fucking hilarious.
Let's run it back with no pauses. Let's run it back with no pauses.
But shit, bro. Look, man, hit me up. I'm about to get up off here. I'm actually tired. I'm finally actually get tired.
You about to hit her again?
You're funny. Yes, I am. I am. Like, look, you fucking hilarious, bro.
Don't, bro.
This nigga's
Please
hilarious.
don't, bro. Listen to me, bro. Please don't hit her again, bro. Please.
This nigga's stupid, man.
Please, bro. I'm begging you. Please do not strap up on her one more time, bro. I'm trying to leave some walls for me at least. You know what I'm saying?
No, you fucking hilarious, nigga. This nigga is fucking box office. This nigga box.
Woo! Okay, that's some funny ass shit, man. But yeah, we're gonna close it out. Appreciate you for watching. Goofy ass niggas, man.